Now this is me on my downhill bike with my 800mm wide regular riser mountain bike bars. And this is with my feet flat on the ground, looking straight ahead with my arms extended out. And I just want to get like a profile of my back, my position, like how I'm sitting on the bike compared to the Rockstar with the riser bars, the Spank Spoon 60s. So here's this bike. And of course all the geometries and everything are totally different on these bikes. This is a downhill bike. I'm just trying to get, a picture to see if the angle of my body, my reach and all that stuff, how much of a difference it really makes. All right, so there's that bike. All right, so here's me on my Rockstar. Once again, feet flat on the floor, seat all the way down, looking straight ahead, just, comfortably reaching forward. And what I'm trying to do is get a profile of my body position, my back, my arms, just everything. Because these handlebars, they're a little bit narrower. They're 780 wide compared to my 800s on my downhill bike, but they have a really tall rise on them. For some reason, it just feels more comfortable to ride this bike. My lower back doesn't hurt during climbs, which it does your typical mountain bike riser bars. So I'm just trying to give you a profile, like I said, of my body. I know both bikes are totally different in their geometry. I mean, this bike is a lot taller. You can see it from the video, hopefully. These bars are very comfortable when riding, and I'll give you my honest opinion on them after I've been riding them for about, I'd say probably at least 5 rides. Okay, so these are the Spank Spoon 60 bars. They're 785 millimeters wide. The geometry is a 4-degree upsweep with a 10-degree back sweep. They're made of alloy. They come in black. These ones are the 31.8 diameter for your stem. I'm not sure if they make them in 35, but I've got about 5 rides on them. I get a lot of questions about them. They cost about $42, so they're very reasonable if you want to just try them out, and if you don't like them, you can resell them, or what's $42 nowadays, not much. So I've got about 5 rides on them. I really love them. They're super comfortable to me. I'm 6'1". I would notice my lower back would have problems while I was climbing, and I have a friend who's 6'4". He has I think they're the Renthal, and they have, I think, a 74 millimeter rise to them, which I think they're the tallest riser bars you can get for mountain biking. I'm not sure about that, but there might be others. But he also had back problems, and he said, dude, get these bars. They may look a little funky, but just try them out and you'll absolutely love them. Your back pain will be gone. And he was 100% right. I feel like when I'm on the bike with these bars, I'm sitting more inside of the bike, if that makes any sense to you, versus sitting like on top of it. Like when you're in the position, your bars come up and they meet you. So the rise, it's closer to your shoulders, so you're not leaning forward so much. Your body position is different. Just to me, they make sense. They feel a lot better. I can't say anything bad about them, except for maybe the looks. To me, they kind of look old manish, I guess, or they just look different. They take a little bit of getting used to. But once you give them a ride, you'll realize that they are different, and they do really help. They do feel aggressive to me, more aggressive, almost like a motorcycle feel to them. But I love them. I get a lot of questions and comments about them, so I thought I'd give like a more in-depth review. Spank Spoon 60s, like I said, $42. Can't go wrong. Give them a try. These are the tallest they make, the 60 millimeter rise. They do also come in 25s, 40s, and 60s. So I went with the tallest of the bunch. But I absolutely love them. Nothing wrong with them at all. So that's my review on them. All right, so I'll give you a little walk around. I have crashed once. You got a little scratch on them. 785 wide. They got that like, what is that, like a powder coat type finish. They're not smooth, like my other bars, but they're decent, And this is what it looks like from the cockpit area, from the driver's point of view. I love them. That's kind of how I have them set up. They're swept back a little bit for me. I don't know if you can tell from that view, but got a little bit of a back sweep. But yeah, for me, you know, I did that little video comparing my other bars. Now these are 800 wide. They hardly have any rise at all. These are your typical mountain bike bar. These are Salsa 800s. But I have been riding this bike a little bit, and of course my lower back kills on climbs. I know the geometry of these two bikes, you can't really compare them. That's like apples and oranges. But these bars right here, once I put them on, I really noticed the difference. And like I said, the only thing I really don't like about them is the looks. And if you can get past that, they're a great bar. And hopefully my side profile that I did on this bike and, you know, versus that bike, you can see, and I can see myself, you know, my body posture and all that. I don't know if it was that much of a difference. But when you're riding, of course, your body's in a different position the whole time because you're mostly standing up. You're not really sitting down while riding. At least I'm not, especially on the downhill. But that's it. That's my review. I'll drop the link in the description because, like I said, I do get a lot of questions about these. And for me, I would never go back. These things are super comfortable. Now, would I ever put these on my downhill bike? No, because it's a different purpose. The downhill bike is a downhill bike, you know. You want your body position, I guess, a little different for that. But this bike, for me, it's my adventure bike. It's my, you know, it's pretty much do everything bike. And I want to be comfortable. This bike, you know, I can get really long rides on it. And I just love it. All right, so that's my review on the Spank Spoon 60s. Like I said, I absolutely love them. I haven't been riding much. We've been getting a ton of rain, believe it or not. And I still have those MTX brake pads I need to try out. And I put them on. I rode them around the neighborhood. And I got to be honest, I really can't tell the difference. But like I said, that's just a ride around the neighborhood. I haven't really broke them in or set the pads in. So my next ride, hopefully I'll get a review on those brake pads for you, the MTX brake pads. I'm, you know, dying to try them out. But like I said, it's been raining. I mean, look, it's raining right now. It's been raining for 2 weeks. Yep, so no riding. Like for 2 weeks straight. So, all right, everyone, please stay stoked. Check out my other videos. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you all, and have a good night.